Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Now it's second down here. He hands it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
He's moving out of the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Burks. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Got him for a sack, a big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The sack sets up second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players.
Oh, cannot escape, and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second down now after the sack. They'll run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over him. They stop it right at the line. Wideouts now clustered. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Pass rush closing in. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense has picked up the football going the other way. Touchdown, tied on the scoop and score. Potential momentum shift. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Grab down the middle. It's Law. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. To the air. It's Simpson. Quick throw testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
It's a shotgun run call. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That run moves the ball across the 40. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners moving quickly down the field here. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And then first down, right back to the running game. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Nice conservative call there by the offensive coordinator to be able to pick up that first down on 4th and 1. Quarterback had no issue at all getting to that line to get the first down and move the sticks.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Now here comes the point after attempt. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bama. No chance to catch him. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, they're already past the 40. First and 10. Back to pass. It's Arnold. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The Sooners will line up on first and 10.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I this defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Tackle, but first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have...
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. And he finds the running back in the flat. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So With the offense getting some momentum before halftime in the touchdown, now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. And here comes the punter onto the field. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion. SEC Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Alabama. That puts them on top in the second half. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense making adjustments. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he fumbles. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense on the field to take over. Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Trying to extend the play. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. It's a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They're going to run it. But a quick stop on the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using his legs, it's Miller. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can they catch him? And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for his big tight end, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
To the air, it's Arnold. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Miller. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. 2nd down play coming up. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handing off on the draw play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down play for this offense.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. And now they run the draw play. Powers through. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Completion to the left on 4th down. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with a game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Thrown quick, they caught in the right flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Again, makes it second and medium. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Important second down play coming up. He'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, when you're trying to close a game out, this is the kind of play that you need. Exactly. The quarterback makes a great throw. Good effort by the receiver. They pick up the first down, and now they can continue to work that clock to be able to secure this W.
And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the defense does exactly what they needed to do here by coming up with the interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback, and now they've got a chance to possibly win this game.
Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy at a crucial moment here. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, tie. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the important extra point is good. The lead is 3 with time running out. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. Gets into space at the 50. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The short pass finds the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw yet again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Sooners with first and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now the important point after is out. The kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got to gain some yardage to get in better field goal position here. How efficient can they be? How much risk will they take? Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. No press here. The defense backing away. Defense is coming out, and this is going to be a safety.
What a job by this defense coming up with this safety with under 2 minutes to go in this game. Now, it's still a one-possession game. Now it comes down to the clock. Can the defense make a stop to see if they can get the football back one more time?
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.